A geology class visits a cave as part of their study on the different types of rocks. The teacher explains that the cave is a limestone cave. Limestone is a sedimentary rock. There are 3 types of rocks: igneous rock, sedimentary rock, and metamorphic rock. Igneous rocks are associated with volcanoes and form at plate boundaries, either as magma under the ground or lava, which cools and hardens as it flows over the surface. Most igneous rocks are composed of basalt or granite, which happen to be 2 of the most abundant rock types on the planet. Sedimentary rocks take thousands of years to form. They form quietly as sand, mud, and sometimes the remains of living things, which collect on the sea floor or on land. As more and more sediments deposit, this causes them to compress, forming solid rocks. Sedimentary rocks are distinguished by their layered appearance, as different types of sediments collect over time, and by the presence of fossils. Metamorphic rocks are the end result of pressure and heat applied to igneous or sedimentary rocks. The appearance of these rocks is transformed along with the structure. For example, metamorphic rocks from sedimentary rocks retain the layers, but the layers are bent and compressed. Some popular examples of metamorphic rocks include gneiss, quartzite, and marble. Rocks continually change from one type to another. These changes can be shown in the rock cycle. There are different processes involved in the rock cycle: weathering and erosion, melting, and heat and pressure. Michael is showing Eddie an amazing rock formation that is shaped like a bull. He says that there are natural processes on Earth that can create different landscapes. Do you think Michael is right? The Earth experiences several processes that bring changes to it. It can either be an exogenic process or an endogenic process. Exo means outside or external. Exogenic processes are processes that take place on Earth's surface that make the surface wear away. Endo means inside or internal. Endogenic processes are processes which are caused by forces within the Earth. Exogenic processes include weathering, which is a process that breaks rocks down into smaller pieces, and erosion, which is a process of eroding the Earth's surface by moving agents such as water, wind, and waves. Transport and sedimentation is another exogenic process. Weathered and corroded materials are moved by agents such as running water. The materials will be deposited when the velocity of the agents decreases. Mass and land depletion is also an exogenic process, which involves soil movement downslope as a result of gravitational force. An example of endogenic processes is the Mantle convection process. This process involves, firstly, the movement of hot molten magma in the form of convection currents in the asthenosphere. Secondly, magma activity, which occurs when hot and molten magma flows out to the Earth's surface through vents in the Earth's crust. And lastly, movement of the Earth's crust or plate tectonics, which is the slow movement of huge pieces of the Earth's crust towards or away from each other.